Good afternoon, this is Bob Iaccino coming to you from the CME Group trading floor in Chicago. Talking Japanese yen futures. Yen futures were lower today, about 0.5%. The yen falls to about 94.42. That's off of a 16-month high for the Japanese yen futures. And that's after a strong 3-day performance where the Japanese yen was up 1.6% in those 3 days. It's been the strongest of the majors versus the US dollar. So obviously the strongest in the currency futures contract as well, even though the dollar's been getting pummeled. The second one has been the sterling, but the yen has really been kind of the high point performer in terms of percentages on the currency, in the currency quadrant. Now, on top of that, the trade tariff talks have really cooled. It's sort of like the trade war ends up being a trade war conversation now. We have the flight to quality bid that went into the Japanese yen being substantially removed today. Two main flight to quality currencies are the Swiss franc and the Japanese yen. Whenever you have some sort of exaggerated tension, some geopolitical tension, this was also macroeconomic tension, you get a flight to quality out of the currencies involved, dollar being one of those. So the Japanese yen rallied quite a bit on Friday, giving that flight to quality premium back as the trade war talks cool. And then also you had the head of the Bank of Japan, Haruhiko Kuroda, make some comments about inflation over the weekend. He said the inflation target, which is 2% for the BOJ, is very far away. Now, he was making these comments in the context of a conversation talking about hurting the value of the yen if the Bank of Japan were to exit QE and start to raise rates, and the yield on the BOJ's 10-year note would get so exorbitant versus what they have on their balance sheet that would actually hurt the quality of the yen as a currency, because the Bank of Japan would start incurring losses on all the assets they've bought. But he dismissed that and again pointed out that the 2% inflation target is pretty far away. That also helped weigh on the yen futures on top of all the other things I just mentioned. This is Bob Iaccino talking about a weak yen futures down a little over 0.5% from the CME Group trading floor in Chicago.